Christy, and welcome back to Kicking It with Christy. It's Fun Day Friday, and this week I really wanted to maybe sit down and talk to you guys about something that I have been experiencing and going through for the past few months. So, let's get to it. I wanted to just share my experience with my weight loss journey and my progress and how things have gone. Mind you, disclaimer. Big old disclaimer up here. I am not a physician. I am not a personal trainer. I'm not a trainer of any sort. I'm not a dietitian. I'm not your doctor. I am not telling you to do the things that I've been doing or that I've, tried doing. Not at all. Your body's different. You know your limitations. I don't know. You know what I mean? Please discuss it with your doctor or be reasonable with yourself. Don't try doing anything crazy. I did this to me and I know this. That's kind of was my first step in realizing, oh my God, I did this to myself. I need to fix this. No one else is going to fix it for me, and it's going to be hard. Anything, that's worth doing is going to be hard. And sometimes there's things that's, pretty easy to do when it's worth doing. But when it comes to something like this, you need to be consistent. It doesn't matter what it is at this point, as long as you're doing something. In 2008, I weighed 165 pounds, and even then I was considered overweight or obese for my height. I'm 5'7". My frame, I'm not hourglass shaped by any means, but I'm not a pear and I'm not an apple shape. I don't know how to explain it. I am gifted up here from my grandma, and I also have hips. Things don't fit me properly, we'll put it that way. Right now, especially, because I'm in between sizes. But I love that. I'm okay with that. But I would be so happy right now to be at 165 pounds. You don't realize how good you have it. I could do so much more than I could back then than I can now. Now I can do a little bit more than before I started this. 2009, I moved from Florida to Michigan during the winter where it's snowing. And who wants to go outside and do stuff when it's snowing? Especially someone who's, just moved up there. So it's extremely cold. And unfortunately, I gained 40 pounds, if not more. Between 40 and 50 pounds. Then I got married. And throughout the years, I've lost and gained weight. It's fluctuated. Throughout the years, I've just let it go. There's been times where I couldn't find anything that fit me in the store. And it was embarrassing. Because I did that. No one else did it to me. I did it to myself. And it sucked. Things hit the beginning of this year and you were kind of stuck at home with nothing to do. Unfortunately, I was 300 pounds, probably more than that, by that time. April hit and I saw this. This was me in April. I had felt so horrible because I couldn't do anything. I'd go up and down stairs or I walk and I'd be out of breath. That was the suckiest thing of all of it, is I couldn't even do things that I love doing. It had gotten to the point where I didn't even want to throw darts anymore. I'd even quit throwing darts because by the end of the night I was so tired because I was out of breath from moving around and bending over to pick up my darts that I got to the point where I was so depressed about it. I didn't want to play anymore. I didn't want to put someone through having me as a partner when if we actually had gotten farther along, the further along the night that we got, I wasn't drunk. I was just tired. Like, functioning was just a mess, and I couldn't do it. Then, the stuff earlier this year happened, and I said, well, I looked at myself and I said, you have nothing else better to do. Like, work out at home. You literally have the floor. It's actually the front porch most of the time. Actually, pretty much the whole time was the front porch. / the Florida room, I guess is what you would call it. Like, you have nothing to do. Do that. Make a difference in your own life. Like, don't just sit around. I could have sat around and watched TV and played on, video games and done nothing. But in April, I started weighing in over 300 pounds, like 305, I think. And I started using this app. Again, it's not sponsored. It's Workouts for Women by 7M. And this right here is the first workout I ever did. The program was free. The app is free. The programs, as long as I say free in the right-hand corner, which I will show what I mean. As long as that's happening, that's free as well. An Intro to Fitness on that app is free. And that's what I started. In April of this year, I started the Intro to Fitness program. That is a 6-week program. It's a beginner program, and I was like, okay, I can do this. And so I did. And I finished the whole 6-week program. And by the end of April, which was 4 weeks of it, I had lost 13 pounds. The end of May, I had lost 8 pounds. If not 7 or 8 pounds. 7, because I was down 20 by then. And I was kind of frustrated because the first month I had lost 13, so I figured, where's the more weight loss? I'm confused what's happening. And I thought about it, and I was like, well, I'm probably gaining muscle. Would make sense. Because I had seen a lot more definition, and when I find my photos, I will insert one here. Between May and June, I had lost 8. June/July and on till just last month, November, I hadn't weighed myself. So I really couldn't tell you if I was losing or gaining weight. But I continued to work out, and in August, I had started the 75 hard challenge. I literally walked a lot. In the first half of August, I tried doing some other workout. I didn't use my normal workout app, and I am a person that I can't deal with like repetitive things. It makes me not want to do them. That's kind of why I enjoy the workout app that I was doing, because I could pick what I wanted to do. And there was a feature called the Daily 7 where it literally took you between 7 to 10 minutes. Who doesn't have that to do something? But it was always different. It always shuffled. And I appreciate that. So from August till September, a little bit into October, I was doing the 75 hard challenge, which was me walking like 6 miles after a few weeks in. I was walking 6 before it was just like maybe 3 or 4. And I felt great, but I knew that I had lost some definition because I wasn't doing the workouts that I was doing before. Cut to between October and November, where I hit a road bump, and that, again, is always on me. I'm never gonna blame anyone for that. And I got lazy. I stopped walking. I stopped caring. Got into a little bit of a dark place. I realized nothing's gonna change if I don't change it. We are 4 days into December, actually. And I restarted the Intro to Fitness program because I knew it would be something that would kickstart me and want me to keep doing it, and it is. I have done day 1, day 2, day 3, and day 4. And I know that next week I want to rearrange things around so that it was like it was before, but I'm going to make it more challenging for me. Granted, the program's only 5 days a week. So at first, for the first month, I had 2 days that I either didn't do anything for the first, couple weeks, or I did the daily 7 for those 2 days. The next month, I had added on doing the daily 7 with that, and I wanted to do more and more. And the next program that I had started, don't think that was a free one. I think I had I had credit, so that's kind of why I did that. But, I just kept doing more and more and wanted to do more and more. Right now, I'm down to 270, which is still 30 pounds less than what I was in April. It's a lot of months ago, I understand that. But when I had hit that dark place included food. It was a big problem for me. It's not as much of a big problem anymore, but again, I am holding myself accountable. I let this happen to me. And I'm so grateful for everyone who is on my Instagram, on my personal Instagram, which I will also link down below, with my YouTube channel's Instagram. If you go over to my personal Instagram, you will see the just the line of the 75 hard will be the first thing to come up. But if you scroll past that, even I kind of tried in February to kind of kickstart, doing fitness, trying to get my weight loss again, and that bombed. And again, it was on me. It was no one else. It was on me. And then April kicked around, or March, the end of March, when, we don't say what happened. But when you got stuck at home and couldn't do nothing else, I said, you know what? April 1st, I decided that I was not going to be unhealthy anymore. For me, it's not even about looks. I really don't care. I've been married for over 11 years, and he's not going anywhere because of my looks, and I'm not going anywhere because of his. It doesn't matter to me. What matters is being able to do things that I once loved that I can't do anymore, that I feel like I can't do anymore. Here is my reset. This is my reset month. This is my reset button. I call it reset. And I am. Next week, I'm going to adjust it to the way I had it before. In case you're wondering what I mean by that, I mean that I separated my muscle groups into days. Sunday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays for me were lower, pretty much. My legs, my inner thighs, my booty. Who doesn't want to work out their booty? Monday, Wednesday, and Friday were arms, chest, and back. Just all upper. Wondering, where's the ab day? Tuesday's daily 7 was already abs. So I do that Tuesdays, and I also do it Saturdays. Or Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays are my ab days. You're wondering, why are we alternating muscle groups when you can just work them all out at one day? Because for me, if I have an area where I can focus for that one day, that next day where I'm most likely going to be sore, they can get a break and I can work the other parts. Makes kind of sense to me, so that the muscles can repair and so I can work on other muscles. But that's what I had done, and now next week I'm going to do that. And there's no one size fits all for anything in life, not even just weight loss, just anything in life. You have to find what works for you. I know trying things over and over again is a pain, and it sucks, and it can get depressing, but don't let that stop you. You do it for you. You will thank yourself. And I'm thanking myself for starting this. I am also thanking myself for restarting it, because in the past I've given up. In the past I've been, oh, well, this didn't work. I've tried everything. I'm not even going to bother trying anymore. And that's how I got to 300 pounds. And that's how I got Your
depressed.
weight does not equal your value. Seriously, that is not what I'm trying to say right now. My quality of life for me, what I'm able to do and what I've wanted to do, and for what I've given up because of how unhealthy and unfit I've gotten, I don't want to give that up anymore. I want to be able to do those things and not be out of breath and not be exhausted. That's what's driving me. That, and eventually wanting to have a family and not have to be fighting my weight and then trying to grow a whole human being at the same time. Like, I know people have gotten pregnant and been super obese, but that doesn't mean their pregnancy was easy. Pregnancy is not easy in the first place. Like, why would you make your body go through being overweight and all of your organs working so hard, and then you've got another whole human being trying to be grown inside your body that's already working hard? It's not an ideal situation, and I am trying to get healthier before that day. If it happens before I'm down below 200, you can still safely, within reason, as long as your doctor says it's okay to lose weight while pregnant, it's okay. You're just not going to be able to do some exercises, whatever your doctor says. I'm only saying all this and sharing all this because I know there's a lot of people going through a lot right now. This isn't important whatsoever, to be honest, but I think I just needed to get it out that it doesn't matter what your size is. Everybody's body shape is different. You're not gonna look like that celebrity or that fitness person or this or that. You're gonna look like you. But be the best version of you so that you can have the best quality of life. It's not even about what you weigh or what size you are. It is about your quality of life. I'm not saying that my life is bad. The things that I want to do is that I can't because of my size, because of my weight, because of my, as unfit as I am still, even after losing 30 pounds, I'm still unfit. I'm very much out of shape. I am the weirdest shape that, I've been in a long time, because I'm in between. I need to work my arms out again. I'm aware of this. I have stretch marks. Oh no. I don't care. I have scars from my gallbladder surgery. One big one that decided to be puffed out. Who cares? I'm not gonna look like a fitness model. I'm not even trying. I'm just trying to get down to a weight that I'm comfortable with, and a size that I feel confident in on the inside and out. I'm learning to love parts of my body. You can't gain happiness by losing weight. You can still be miserable and pick things at your body. Even losing 30 pounds, I still look at pictures and I look in the mirror and I still see 300. It sucks because that's what happens to a lot of people, and they think they're not losing weight even if the scale says they are, and then they give up. Don't do that. I missed 2 months. 2 months of working out and I'm still down 30 pounds. I could be down more. I understand that. And I let myself down. I am ready for December, and I will go through and I will keep going. And 2021 is going to be the year of goodbye unhealthy forever. It's not a journey that has an end. Never does anything really truly end. You have to maintain things. Like, I understand that because I have stopped and then gained weight and then tried starting again, lost a little bit of weight, got frustrated and stopped, got up to 300 pounds. That number on that scale does not represent your worth or who you are. But it sometimes helps with progress. I'm going to actually be measuring myself and write down measurements and try to go by that. December 2020, I am restarting out at 270. So January of 2021 / the end of this month, I will weigh myself again, depending on when that week's gonna show up. I will weigh myself accordingly. I never had any confidence or any self-esteem. I've always been overweight, whether it's been over by 10 pounds or over the 100 that I'm still am, unfortunately. But I'm, trying to make a difference in that. So I was always teased, tormented, and just downright bullied because of my weight. And even into adulthood, I just never loved my body. And that's... I let myself just get up to 300 pounds. And then some. And I say this with... I really just hope that this helps someone, knowing that it doesn't matter what someone else says. You being you is not, as long as you're not physically or emotionally or mentally hurting someone else or yourself, you can change what you want to change, not because someone else wants you to change. It has to be because you want that. I want to get back to below 200, that's my goal. I don't know what I'll look like, but I want to be more towards 200 than 300. And right now I'm kind of in between. Next week's Fun Day Friday, I'm going to be talking about the workouts. The ones I'm doing now, the ones I'm adding in right now, the whole 9 yards. It's kind of going to be the same as before. That's why I just want to go through, with what I'm doing now. The following week, we'll be explaining how I use LifeSum to help myself. I don't know if this video even makes any sense. I'm sure it's all over the place, and I apologize. It's my first really sit down and talk to you about something that is a very touchy subject for most people, especially something like that. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and if that button down below my channel name or next to it, depending on how you're watching me, is red, you can poke that and subscribe, join my journey and my learning how to do makeup journey, and and learn to crochet maybe. I will see you guys Monday, and again, thank you for watching and just kicking it with me.